Hi. 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 Ha. Ha. Hoo 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 hee 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 hoo. Hi. And Josie, I didn't read any of that. I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring. Hemisphere reader, shut the hell up. And Josie, retrieve arm from background. Huh? Oh, Cal, please, not now. Why do you keep drawing Homestuck or something? Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type the continue symbol. I'm about to make a joke. Okay, continue. I conjure this intrepid, oh my fuck, intrepid fantasy scape with tears bled from the wisdom weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary magicians. I pull heavy drags from the brooms of inspiration with enchanted bellows marauded from a guild of churlish mythical dwarves, vast bulbous riddle spiders push the silken strands of pure whimsy through hideous abdominal spinnerets, and it is that with which I weave this audacious cocoon of exquisite lies. And when it hatches, a great moth of titillation will awaken and beat its wings. In the powder settling down will rest the humors of an enormous, terrible old beggar, relaxing the vulturous, leathery vice grip he's fixed around your captive mind. Okay, and Jesse, this is stupid. Stop being a wise ass and get to drawing. Alright, it won't be that exciting to watch though. I'll pull up Photoshop again. Here's the file I was using for the fourth wall, what I'm going to draw. And Jesse, can you show us what's going on with John again? Sure. How about if I drag the content from one of the John files into the fourth wall layer so we can make a more graceful transition out of this ludicrous, highly disruptive self-insertion arc. Hey Jesse, that's not a good idea. Oh, and then you can type something like switched walls view to show us what's going on with John. Here, I'll prepare the GIF file for that. It'll just take a few seconds. Go ahead, say that. Switched view, switch jaws, fuck, switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. Continue. You said that's entirely enough of that. If this website becomes any more self-aware and playfully self-deprecating yet weirdly self-aggrandizing, I'll create another word that I don't know. Aggrandizing. Oh, aggrandize. Aggrandizing manner. You're going to drown a bag of puppies in a sewer. Okay, continue. John, answer GC.
What's this? It's your world map with your second gate labeled, so you can go there.
Oh man, let me drop everything and go there because I'm in such a huge hurry to take more of your advice.
John, please, get one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about.
Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him.
That's because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can I be your pal too, John?
I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but you're kind of giving me the creeps.
Gigas, John. What? I'm invoking the name of your Earth, Gigas, to express frustration.
You mean my Earth Jesus?
I don't know. Do I?
Do you have a troll, Gigas?
John, we have the best troll, Gigas, you don't even know.
Sorry. Wow, really? Or is this a joke?
It's a joke. I'm not really sure what a Gigas is.
Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything.
John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around.
Okay, I'll take a look. John, open map. Is this... Is there any noise here? I hope there's noise here. Oh no, it's interactable. You have to look at the screen, dipshit. John, here's your house.
Oh, John, here's your house. I cropped this world map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hi, this is me.
This is Google Earth. Google. What else is there to look at? Is that... That could be it. Ooh, what's this?
There's a second gate. Go in here. I promise you won't die this time. Unless you screw up all by yourself.
And where's John? Is he somewhere around here? He probably is. Is that all there is to click on? I think it is. John, proceed to the second gate. John, enter. Noise? No noise. It would tell me if there was a noise. I'm stupid. Okay. You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file. Oh, continue. 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 John, get up. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must be really tuckered out. Looks like this little guy's awake and ready for action, though. He's adorable. Yes, I knew him. Dr. Meowgun Spengler. Whatever that means, really. John, enter Dave. Wow. Okay, you're a little early, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets.
Arg!
What?
She tricked me again.
Who?
JC, she told me how to get to second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another prank.
Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of ironic, but that's a whole other issue. She didn't trick you this time.
Oh, then I don't really get this.
What are you expecting? This is how it works. The question of gates is like this whole round robin cycle thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's. Then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads to somewhere else on her planet. Move for Gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to Gate 4 above my house, and so on.
Well, okay.
Ordinarily, order, uh, ordinarily, 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 Rose would have already gone through Gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously. And ordinarily, he wouldn't have gone through Gate 2 until her house was built up. So you wouldn't fall to that. But you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got to coordinate on this. Coordinates. We all got to coordinate on this thing.
Okay, how do you know this?
Fuck, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah, you're the orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second?
God damn it, I am the real Dave. You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit, already hopping around red hot gears and I-beams for like a year, and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, look, check out this code from the future. Not that if you deserve it, then there's a code. You're fucking welcome.
Well, calm down. I'm sorry, that's not really what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is, the Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all. And I feel bad keeping him out of the loop.
Yo,
Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self.
what did you do?
I said he wasn't the real Dave.
Ah ha 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 ha. That's a laugh, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I think I might. Oh,
I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though.
don't worry about it.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me.
Oh, okay. I'm in Rose's room, by the way.
What? Really?
Yeah, but she's asleep.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Go down to the computer.
Okay.
Dave is here. Oh, Dave is here. He wants to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop around and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive. So I'm gonna go. Use these flappy ghost wings to tear shit up in space or something.
Sure. Hey, Dave.
What?
Guess I forgot to say before. Thanks for saving my life.
Yeah. John Snoop. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree you've got to rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up.
Man, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really like the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I gotta wake her up.
Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. It was like some weird future thing that happened that made her sleep.
A future thing?
Yeah, just doesn't get more clear than that.
Well, yeah, she won't wake up, so I guess so. But I'm not snooping.
Fine, don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those notebooks on the floor behind you?
Yeah, they sort of look like journals, and I don't think I should read those.
You don't have to read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, you like tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of a room just now.
Okay.
John, pick up books. I need to do something. Oh, fuck. I need to do something else. What? Oh. Now I need to do something else. This is important. Like, for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card. Books are on. Flip it over. So I can see the code.
Wait a minute. I see what you're trying to do. I'll tell you the code for Rose's books.
Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code there. That's all.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code.
Alright, cool. Finish the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Jeez, you got some grubby fingers. Why don't you mind your own business there? What's even with you?
Ha, Dave. I think all this laughing made me poop in my poop my pants too hard.
Is that their birthday package there?
Oh, yeah. I think it might be.
Maybe. You should look at it. I don't think I'd count the snooping since technically yours.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I'm really curious.
Dave, zoom in. What the fuck? Oh. Continue? Continue? Continue, continue, continue. Yarn bog, continue, continue, continue. Look at her. Continue. Oh my god, Sweet Little Jeff. Oh my god, Sweet Little Jeff. John, check Rose's bookshelf. You eye your birthday package again and curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough, just a bunch of books. The lot within is meant for everybody. Dave patches you with a message. I'm just... Would you decide not to bother dignifying with the whole petrolog ordeal because it's probably just him, probably because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again. So screw him. John, look at book. Oh, look at a book. This ocean, Charles, the big man, has the answers. Charles Barkley. You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking, philosophical, philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. These are words to cherish. There's a man to treasure. John, take book. You have to like Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day, and shouldn't be parted with lightly. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow a book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. John, oh, just open the package already. Can't take it anymore. Gonna see what's inside. Continue. John. Oh. John, I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there. Language compromising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tight favorite traded for. God bless to sneeze. A God bless to a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Receipt. Pennies cradled in a receipt. 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 I don't even know. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation. Reciprocation. Reciprocation, surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. Proper thanks I thought would be a demonstration the offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab. But I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time that the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom, as long as I can remember. Its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage, too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose. John, put the bunny back in the box. This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday? What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam the bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk. Millions would have perished. Everything was in the ocean were dead already. That is. John, take box. You. Where am I? Oh. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capsulog it. It is such a nice present. Present? Not president. Present. You'll have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her hair band or something. Wait, no, that would probably be creepy. This might remind you that you still have a cell matter in your Siladex. He's only the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of uncanny how similar we are. Aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. John, deploy a beloved daughter. Oh. You release dear, precious Casey. She's probably getting antsy in this card. You think you'll leave her. You're with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl snatching your inventory. The salamander, not Rose. You aren't actually sure if she is a girl, though. You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they hermaphrodites? Hermaphrodites. Hermaphrodites, what? Hermaphrodites? Hold on. How to pronounce,
Hermaphrodites.
hermaphrodites. Hermaphrodites. Or something.
You know nothing about biology, unless it is biology that it has to do with ghosts and slime. But even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll is bugging Rose. John, answer troll. This is Kanaya, but I want to do a voice for her because it sounds so much Rose. I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. It starts somewhere, somehow, no, and some when. So I'm starting with you, and now it's going to be pointless and unpleasant, mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye. She's not here right now. She's asleep, but okay, see you. Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about? That you always use? And that is basically a terrible way to communicate? No? I thought that was the thing you did. The rose human specifically. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm the rose human. Look at me. I'm so smart with all these snooting words and complicated things to say. I'm the queen of books. Okay, these are definitely some insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful? I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are these cat and mouse games are where am I? These cat and mouse games are dumb. Are so dumb. You know, we're just gonna be friends and all. God fucking damn it. You know, we're just going to be. You know, you know, you know, you know, we're just gonna. You know, we're just going to all be friends at some point anyway. Have we spoken before? I don't know. Maybe. So I keep track with all your time nonsense. When I think about it, it is pretty inconceivable that it is ah, my god, I hate this. It is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation. It's because you always do things the hard way and the dumb way. Let's figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so you can see what's a primitive what's oh my god, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like. Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. To be perfectly frank, he's kind of a big monster because he was such a big of the adult. First time was his like his child prankster sidekick. Is this an adversary you've encountered in your quest? No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it because he thinks it's awesome, which it is. I think you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He's either the leader of your party or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is. What? Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday. It's really nicely knitted and everything. Because I'm basically in love with him. You're right. Okay. Just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's. Oh, I can't even read. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he would and I bet he really appreciates the present. I would say thank you if he were here, if he were here, if he were here, if he were here. Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now. I need to talk to John. Maybe when along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe pick out the time that will make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable. You know, that's what you're gonna do anyway. So everything obviously not that smart and basically understanding bug winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics. A bit, a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently following the short end of the antagonism. Oh my god, so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. Kind of irritating. Go talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on. Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy whip fuck all about time, and he'll be confused. So maybe pay something from this conversation to him? I don't know. If you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff, like things you've said to him but haven't said yet. And then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Then don't say I didn't warn you. This will be fully brief on the matter. Till next time, Rose. Next time in the past. Yeah, bye. Hehehehe. um, that wasn't Rose, that was John, by the way, if you couldn't tell. If you weren't paying attention, that is Rose, not John. No, that is John, not Rose. You spit idiot. No, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm no right. Whatever. Continue. Uh, oh boy, it's the guy with the. I don't like this guy. Whatever. If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport. I'm in fact too busy still setting it up. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1. My keyboard is missing the F1 key. No, FI key. How do you? Why is this supposed to say? Is he supposed to say liar? Is he saying liar here? Liar. Don't bother me. I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of liars. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how to read. If I see one more thorn of wires, kind of just giant out and being tangled or whatever, I'm going to. Why you spell two like that? Oh, I gotta fucking hate this guy. I'm going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president of some shit. So go away. You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieve from your nonsense. So I don't know what happened. That was before I knew we were all going to die. You don't believe me? Now look at you all. All believe me suddenly. Uncanny. And why are you doing this? Setting up these stations for us? To get you all off my bulge about it. But I want any. I don't. But I won't troll any of them personally. No way. Kind of juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? See the menu up top? Oh my god, she's fucking Christ. See the menu up top? Throw out that till you open the viewport. I did fill with it to no avail. If you can't figure shit out by fucking around, you don't belong in your computers. Kind of like with Reddit's sex offenders in schools. If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighbor's door and warn them about how stupid you are. Stupid. Give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your health. This is lame. Continue? There he is. Continue? Continue? F1 bonk. Rose and Dave, shut up and jam. I think that's entertaining. Dave shows you some of yeah. Dave shows you some of his sweet gear. Wow, he is so cool. Continue. Locale. Continue. Rose, first, speed the pony. Second, follow mom. Pony. You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins which your beloved master's mother. You stand outside some ruins which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason. This is as compelling a reason as any to follow her inside. Maple Hoof, enter. You go in the ruins. Your clopping hooves echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment. But you are too stupid to be nervous. Your pebble snout detects a scent of Rose's mom. She went this way. Maple Hoof, follow scent. Good grief, look at all this grist. What a terrible monster must surely have been slain here. Maple Hoof, collect grist. What the fuck? They can do that? Oh shit. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. Cache? It doesn't matter. Does it matter? No. There's entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by Grist Torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to other players. Maple Hoof, proceed. There's a hot mom. There's a MILF. Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You are a little nervous about transportalizing yourself. Oh my god, as a quadruped grizzly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things. Continue. John, first be the hat. Second, find Dad. Rose stops you in the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. Continue. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. Continue. Sally in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat. He has a clean hat with a shoe he found similarly serendipitous through. He gathers the clean hat along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace one he lost. Continue. Oh my god, it's the grandpa. Continue. 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 John, visit Rose's alchemiter. Continue. We decided to try you decided to try out the code Dave Sprite sent you. John, make item. Fear no anvil. The thing is huge and costs a fortune. Half a million pieces of build grass, garnets, diamonds, and gold in a single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it. With your those gloves. John, trick it down. Oh my god, that's cool. Use the alchemiter's scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. Make a weapon called Fear No Anvil. John, press your tape sprite. So, what is this? The thing the code made. Really powerful hammer. Oh my god. Really powerful hammer. How do you know? I think I can use hammers. I can't. Better be though. Better be though. Got it from Hephaestus. Hello, Hephaestus. How do I search with Google? Okay. How to again? How to pronounce? Uh,
Hephaestus.
really? Oh, I guess it does. Okay. Got it from Hephaestus. Who's that? Really tough to kill dude. You killed him for it? Nope. How do you get it then? Shenanigans. Okay. Rose, check out Dave's computer. Dave's computer. It seems you have a visitor. Continue. Continue. TA, fix GA's computer. There's nothing to fix, just got to open the viewport. It's easy. Continue. Continue. Rose, examine laptop. Someone has been using your PrestaTrump account. You somehow doubt the culprit was this young, upright amphibian presently thrown a fit. Rose, go find John. You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere. But it seems your door is ajar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar, even though it's sort of absurd. Even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, doesn't matter. You will now proceed through this door uneventfully. Rose, proceed through the door uneventfully. You get dumped by my god, you get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm, aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thank you gesture from John. Your precious gambit plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert Prankoff. He's simply the best there is. John, equip trusty rocket. Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore, and maybe stop by again later. Continue. Why, Dr. Meowgun, do you want to come along for the ride? Sure looks that way. Okay, hop aboard then. Adventure waits. John, blast off. Oh, look at the kitty. 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 It's a cute kitty. Continue. Continue. Where is he off to now? Unless you have this little fellow here to keep you company. You'll name him Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer. Dave, be the puppet. You have no idea what the hell that means. Oh yeah, you can kiss that obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get a decent night's sleep. Continue. 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 Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. What is taking place here? What is taking place here is necessarily illegal. I'm not sure which laws are being broken, but it is probably a lot. AR? Follow? John, explore. Continue. You spy a boat on the shore of one of the islands below. You wonder who could be out here rowing in the middle of an ocean. John, investigate. Hoof prints in the sand. The mystery deepens. John, enter. There are many frightening and powerful monsters in here. John, aggress. Crazy damage, bonk! You summon the cool time powers of your awesome new hammer, and then dispatch them swiftly. John, collect spoils. The good Dr. Spengler helps you gather the riches. Aww. John, proceed. Spot from here, you guess you'll stay on it and oh wow, it's made a spear. Continue. 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 John, explore lab. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? John, explore lab further. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? John, who cares? Just ride the pony already. Yes, fuck yes, hell fucking yes. Continue. But seriously, what in the hell is going on in here? John, but seriously, keep exploring. Keep exploring. You find a sweet getup. It's almost as if it was tailor-made for you. How weird would that be? John, put it on.
Equip the junior entomologist lab suit. John, examine nearby station. Now, what in the hell is going on here? Of course, it's always going on here. It's not one of those foreign monitor house-shaped terminal thingies. AR, resist urge to ride Bro's rocket board. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts somehow. Something uncanny brewing your quest for mad justice, yo. And get this way, rude municipality. 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 Out of control. She's basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants something to do with that hook. The hook filed for divorce from that shit and is now taking custody of the hook and the shit's 2 kids. AR, pop a fucking wheelie. These hops are unreal. Shit this flagrant should be illegal. Probably is, but you don't care. Continue. PM, prepare to depart for battlefield. Get rolled to Prospect's moon to board a shuttle headed for the battlefield. There you will seek counsel of the White King. Continue. 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 Oh. You have unwittingly been tailed by a nefarious by a nefarious courtyard troll. Droll? Courtyard droll from Durst? CD? Pick PM's pocket. Frankly, that is nice. Continue. You pilfer the White Queen's ring. PM, depart. None the wiser, you board the shuttle. Next stop, Skya. Receive an incoming message from the draconian dignitary. What? He told me you've got the ring. He says, good. Bring it to him while he waits for an update from the economic brute who's been tracing the king's movement around the battlefield. He asks if you're still wearing that ridiculous outfit. He says you don't have to anymore. The words of the sovereign slayer, you say you'd still rather wear the outfit. He's got nothing to say about that. Continue. Jade! Oh my god, Jade Harley, oh my god! Continue. Clobber. Continue. Additional pummeling. Continue. Dead grapple smackdown. Continue. Sweet. Catch. It's too late. She's gone. You have to remember to deliver it later somehow. The best way to remind yourself that you're carrying a ring is put it on your finger. Continue. Of course, that's just an imaginary transformation, since the ring doesn't work like that on humans. It was fun to pretend, though. Meanwhile, in a timeless expanse, somewhere, a war-weary villain. I gotta search pronunciation for this too, don't I? I will. You're gonna have to come with me to learn.
Villain.
Villain? Really? Villain? Okay. A war-weary villain rules eternal struggle between feuding royalty. A battlefield holds its little promise for the peaceful life of a simple farmer. Davy, rise up.
That was pretty cool, I guess. Continue. Rose, alchemize a whole bunch of cool stuff. Shit, let's be Santa. This is part of Sweet Brown Hell Jeff. What is it? Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's go gander. Great. Boots. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. What do you make these? Cocksuck boots. Anyway, immigrants? The, the night before Christmas. And all throughout the house, not a creature. Ah, I was pretty entertaining. I was entertained. Are you? Hopefully you were. Rose, combine hub and laptop. Make the hub top. That one was pretty obvious. Rose, combine bronze vacuum and umbrella. Make the bronze vacuum umbrella. Useless, but you're still getting warmed up. Rose, combine salamander and eldritch plush. You make a huggable, soft salamander plush. You wore it to Viceroy on account of good behavior. Aww. Rose, combine ink bottle and gushers. You make a box of bodacious black liquid sorrow gushers. Another Crocker nightmare rears its ugly head. The ink reverses the healing properties of blue phlegm. These are pure poison. Whoa. Rose, combine hubtop and hairband. Look at her. Make the hubtop band. A convenient hands-free computing device. Rose, combine magnetic W in a bottle of vodka. What? Make a bottle of magnetic vodka? In addition to having alcohol content, the liquid inside appears to have magnetic properties. You guess this could be useful? Rose, combine a wizard statue and ball of yarn. Silken. Whoops. You make a ball of silken wizard beard yarn with magical properties. It has magical properties because it's made of a wizard. Maybe you can make something with magical properties that is more useful than this. Rose, combine Rose, combine a wizard statue and knitting needles. Needle wands. Make a pair of needle wands. They crackle with them. No, what the fuck? Great, gonna have to search Google with this one, huh? Oh, it literally just says magic. Oh, fucking stupid. Okay, with the magic energies. Oh my god, energy. Okay, whatever. It is time to make something cool to wear. Rose, combine knittings and velvet pillow and squiddle shirt. Velvet squiddle knit dress. Make a stylish velvet squiddle knit dress. I just said that. I don't know why. Rose, combine needle wands and grimoire. Oh boy, you make the thorns of Oglogoth. The needles seem to shiver with the dark desires of the deep one, and the same adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget they ever existed. Continue. Look at her, so creative. All of them are. Rose, a grief and roaching malefactors. Sick as hell. Continue. Welcome to the party, motherfuckers. Jade, build. Let's take advantage of Dave's nap to make some architectural headway on this building. Continue. The palette of your floor plan, it is so cool. Continue. Speaking of naps, you've been asleep for some time yourself. You suppose you'd better wake up soon. But then your neighbor in the other tower is supposed to be waking up soon too. And it sure would be a shame if you weren't around to greet him. Dave, wake up and jam. And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. Whoa, your house is suddenly huge suddenly. Anyway, let's get this started. Let's get this party started. Dave combined sunglasses and iPhone. Make a pair of eye shades. This one was really obvious because future Dave had a pair, but he took them with him when he prototyped himself. But now you have a pair too, so that's cool. Dave combined timetables and computer. Make the turn top. Convenient computing on the go, sort of like what you have with your time shades. Sort of like what you have with your eye shades, but with all your important files and apps on there. Not so much as a Spurb. Plus, maybe it has some weird time powers. You have no idea. You'll mess with it later. Dave, combine Puppet Tux and Smuppet. You upgrade the Puppet Tux future Dave made. You probably made it by combining one of your bros' badass marionette suits with your shirt, and it's good enough to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. Get a Smuppet to the mix to make a softer and more stylish red plush Puppet Tux. It's like walking around snuggly pajamas. Action pajamas. Dave, combine Broken Callus Scratch and Ruby Contraband. You combine a couple more items you got from future Dave's loot stash. The broken form of Callus Scratch and some Ruby Contraband, whatever the hell that is. The resulting item costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Dave, preview item with holopad. Broken Scarlet's Rivitar. You momentarily reconfigure your alchemizer upgrade to make use of the hollow pen extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination would produce a broken Scarlet Rivitar. Dave, combine a whole Callus Scratch and Ruby contraband. Yoy. Out of curiosity, try it again with the whole sword. Dial back Callus Scratch's little turntable, rewinding the sword to a point in its history before it was broken, and then combine it with the red frog needed to show the complete Scarlet Rivitar. But there's no way you can afford that to make that get. It costs even more now. Maybe you'll stick to combining items around your house for now, rather than stuff from your future cell decks. It'll be less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. Dave, combine Shitty Sword and Hella Jeff drawing. Yes! Yes! Use one of your bros' really shitty swords from the fridge and a printout of Hella Jeff to make a sword. This thing is so unspeakably shitty, you're having a hard time even holding it. Come on! Dave, combine Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and Yellow Scratch. Oh, I love this. Be the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. When foes drop it like it's hot, just turn up the Blizizzle snozzle silly chislax faux rizzle. Okay. Dave, combine skateboard and Hella Jeff drawing. You make unreal air. Continue. There it goes. It is ridiculous what kind of air this thing is getting. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. Yeah, it's not coming back. Dave, make another one. You just make another one. You quickly stash it in a card so it can't escape from above. Dave, combine Game Bro magazine and timetables. You turn back the clock and make a vintage Game Bro. I think you remember this one from your bro stash. It's a classic. Dave, combine Batarang and plus Midnight Crew poster. You make a whole pile of Sudorangs because they're really cool and pretty cheap. Dave, combine plush Puppet Tux plus Midnight Crew poster. You make Forest suited. I'm not really sure which one you like better. The red one is softer, while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing the suit is all business. Maybe we'll switch it up as your mood dictates. Dave, combine plush Puppet Tux plus felt poster. This will make the felt duds. If you had some of whatever that green grist is. Dave, combine Smuppet and felt poster. Make a jutting out and impudent felt what? Make a jutting out and impudent felt plush. Do an acrobatic fucking puree off the handle and into his heart, and he into yours. Dave, combine Dead Things in Amber and Smuppet. Make a foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Dave, combine Dead Things in Amber. Or Thing Smuppet. For the sake of science, you, whatever that is, combine them instead of and combine. You make an Amber Mutant Smuppet abomination. So cool. Now this is how you make shit work. Everyone alone should be taking notes. Dave, combine Fetus in a Jar and Mr. T Puppet. Make the foam metal Mr. T in a jar. Another backbreaking victory for science. Continue. You're looking pretty show with all your new freak showing entourage. The underlings all look kind of put off by it, though. You're kind of weirding them out. Dave, combine camera and capture lock card. Oh yeah. Maybe the capture ride. What? The capture roid? The capture roid? The capture roid? Capture roid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capturing it. Spit out a brand new capture lock card every time. Could be a useful way to take a large inventory of anything you encounter without coloring up your symbol decks. Also, forgiving codes for stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. Dave, take a photo of yourself. Beautiful. Take one of your pennants and ironic cool guy self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's what I always to say on the matter. Dave, combine Fetus in a Jar and self-portrait photo. This would apparently make Dave's brain in a jar. Gross. Costs a king's ransom, though, because of course the organ is virtually inimitable. Let's go with imitable. Doesn't stop you from capturing its hologram, though. Dave, capture the hologram of your own brain. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Dave, combine brain and sweep around Jeff drawing and capture camera. You make this Sabajvar. Sure, Sabajvar. Finally, something useful. It costs you minus 1,000 units of artifact risk. Dave, try it out. Snap. But where'd you go? I was going to show you my chops. Dude, those wings. I fly up away to the sun, you fucking piece of garbage. Okay?
Like that's enough to really do it's watch the whole fat ass. That ass whole fall.
Looks like it automatically prints out a Savage Sweeper and Hollow Jeff comic in some way related to whatever you can take a picture of. This should save you a lot of time, so nearly 5 minutes it takes you to draw a comic. You're a busy guy after all. Continue. Dave, make copies of Rose's journals. Can't forget the most important thing you came up to your rake. Gotta be getting your snoop on. Dave, take a look. Meow. One book is titled Meow. The other one is titled Clemency of the Learned. Gee, you wonder what could be in Meow. Dave, read it. Okay, that's enough. Continue. To no surprise at all, the book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? Let's try out the other book. Looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Dave, read Compliments of the Learned. Oh, God. Fricklish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nerve. Okay, I'm not gonna read any of this. Oh, that's too much. Sorry, actually, no, I'm gonna read it because I'm a good person and I like to read. Behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, a distinction man that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre, of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well. The practice would evidence thoughtfulness, sagacity, even if they didn't do it often, even if they didn't do it all the time. Say in line at the bank, shooting squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe.
Zazerpan expected the clue, single piece of evidence cradled in his courageous old man palms. It was a human bone. No, bone. Not striking in the tail, not striking in the tail it told anyone so much as it told by the gaze. By the gaze? What? By the thousands like it festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert, like one of Smarty's formidable custard trifles wobbled on wheels for the holidays. This may have been a small nation. You're certain of this? Asked Frigolish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was in fact immersed in meaningful contemplation. I'm afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick, groused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck. In case it wasn't clear, Frigolish wore clock Zazerpan didn't care for. It was magic. The massacre of Sears Nelf was not as written. What have you convinced it was in? What has you convinced it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness? Executus chimed in. I believe a fat face stammered, starting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi. I considered a more pressing line of inquiry. No, Smarty, nobody was in the mood for a sticky bunted loaf just now. Zazerpan's ears felt unsubstantial to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries to embrace the muted consternation of the great predictant scholar. Few wizards kept sharper Adomitrevs, what? To embrace the muted consternation of their great predictant scholar. Few wizards kept sharper Abdomitrives, or read them with such lucidity. When Zazerpan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike. It was harrowing to entertain. Okay, fuck you, I'm not reading this. Continue. This wizard story seems really involved and kind of confusing. You'll have to save your place and dig into it later, and then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal with it is. Dave, go get a bookmark. Huh. Return to your room and search for a bookmark. Oh, hey, finally a use for that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose, past or future. Continue. You drop it on the John, as in toilet, just so you know, in case you're looking for some reading material later. Dave, check on Rose. Dave, pester. Well, why are you burning your wizard fan fiction? I'm not. This book contains a genetic code. Okay, then why are you burning that? The author of the first ring asked me to. Some dumb wizard thing you just made up, or something to do with tentacle monsters. I can't keep track of what you like anymore.
How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway? Joel told me. He was all snipping around your room while you're asleep, and I was like, no, man, don't. It's not cool. And he was like, haha, dude, check it out. This book's full of wizard slash. And I was like, I don't even want to know there's such a creepy violation of privacy. Sorry, not creepy, crazy violation of privacy. This story sounds suspicious. Really chew him out about it. I will, because that was so outrageous. I don't know where he got off being like that. No, I don't actually mind. Too bad I missed him. I hated wizards. What's the deal with that? I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feeling interest in them to antagonize me.
Oh man, that's so messed up. That you think that probably digs wizards for real, just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportions, like pretty much always. Or she could probably, you and she could probably, or she could probably, oh my god, could probably have been trying up how awesome wizards were this whole time. But no, probably bringing your nut job meow book to spite her, aren't you?
No, I told you. It's one of those gene. It's oh my god. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The God State's critical to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a joke. When did they say that?
When I was asleep.
You mean when we were dancing? Oh my god, you mean when we were dancing and stuff in our dreams?
Yes, when I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above in the dark sky.
I see, I heard these things in my dreams.
Aren't you often distracted by music and puppets?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades?
No, what a ridiculous question.
You should try it sometime. You're the Prince of the Moon. I'm sure they've been meaning to seek a royal audience. What do all these dots mean?
Don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Get some sky monsters boss me around. Sounds cool. Dave Sprite, also Pester. La la la. So really, why are you burning that?
I just explained this to the other Dave. To other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now?
No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pester. Oh my god! Holy fucking shit! I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pester account.
Oh, I see. So instead of having no, so instead of having to double explain, I really have to put up with being doubled spied on. What a relief!
I just mean you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless.
I know, but now it's not. We have to make it relevant by traveling to the past.
So does that mean the sleeping thing worked? Or the future?
I remember some things.
Okay, cool. So why is the cat code so terrible now?
I don't know, but the gods are pretty much empathetic about it. Well,
well, okay, I guess it's done. But why are you so sure they're right?
have you ever known them to be wrong?
I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I mean, listening to some gross space music all day isn't my idea of an awesome time. Which are the ones that sing, oh god.
Is that why I always kept the music turned up?
No, I flip out to ill jams because they kick ass, obviously.
I guess we'll chalk another riddle.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll chalk another riddle up in the solved column.
Yeah, case the fucking closed. We're talking the future, May.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Seeing you taking orders from Dream Beast and Bird Wing me with like future secrets and some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink, getting wink and nod from Barack Obama coming upstairs. Okay, continue. Uh-oh. Oh no. Continue. Oh, 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 oh. Continue. Oh, Dave chill with Dave. Blah, 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 blah. Dave chill with Dave Sprite. So it was pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned in. How she doesn't know about it. I know it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that aren't real. They don't even happen most of the time. The thing about how I did that is how it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound tonight with that big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit. Really like a goddamn bear full of honey. It's here than some Flintstone items in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyway, guess I'll go back down and burn that book. Alright. Continue. Oh. Oh no. Dave, go back in time and stop the thief. In the next episode.